Welcome back everyone, this is not a build video, this is a PTS update video demonstrating a new set and some other rather broken stuff. So basically I'm going to show you how to get the best ulti regen in the entire game right now based on some alterations to stuff and new things on the PTS. Remember, this is not real, this could change, but so far this is where we are with it. This is going to get nuts.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
So, if it wasn't already obvious to most of you, this is actually a kind of version of Malcolm. No, he's not finished. No, it's not an official build. But if you played Malcolm before, you know he's built for building ultimate. Really, really fast. He can spam Malcolm ultimates, which is the Flesh Atronach, the big one. It smashes the ground. Yeah, it's great. That was supposed to be used as much as possible, or a warhorn. And we could successfully do that once every 20 to 30 seconds before. Then Vampire changed, and everything went up cost-wise if you chose to be a Vampire. So that's a bit of a twist of the knife. However, now we have some other options. So just a disclaimer, this could get changed at any moment, but this is how it is on the PTS. Right now, I have adapted some stuff for the purpose of science. So what we did is we put on the new set of Arcasis, and this basically gives you 44 ultimate if you take a potion. Nice, handy, and that can happen once every 30 seconds. Well, the cooldown's a bit longer than that, even with medicinal use. So we altered that, and we made sure that our jewelry was 8-second reduction to cooldown on both jewelry pieces. Here, we've infused on both of them. So we actually got our potion cooldown down to 29 seconds. Now, we'll just show that so you can see it. 29-second cooldown on potions. Fantastic. Now, you can use it with any potion you like. Doesn't matter whether it's a tripot, a health pot, a stam pot, whatever. You can use it with any of them. But 29 seconds. Versus the 30 seconds here, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. You just need to wait 1 second before taking your next potion. Don't spam them. Use them when they're there, yes, but just wait for 1 second, because for doing so you get 44 ultimate. But there's a bigger bonus to this. This gives your whole group, well, 4 members, you and 3 other people, 44 ultimate as well. And if your group kills stuff and you damage it within the last 2 seconds, you get 15 ultimate for every single kill. So if there's 10 ads in the room right now and you just leave this on the ground, you're doing damage to them, your group kills it, every single one of them that dies you get 15 ultimate for. So there's 150 ultimate right there, plus 44 for taking this. How cool is that? Now, I know you've all seen this before, or you should have done if you watched my videos, because I demonstrated this a very long time ago and now it's got really popular. Well done. Now, watch this. Loads of enemies, because Shooting Star, obviously, every enemy you hit gives you 12 ultimate back. So if you've got more than enough enemies, you can do this. Ta-da! And we've got a free Meteor again. And we do it again. Ta-da! We're not doing that. That's not what we're doing. We don't need that bloody skill. What we're going to be using is anything we like, actually. If it's a very small ultimate, we are going to be spamming it all day long. You can basically perma-block. If we're using Dawnbreaker, which we're not, you could spam that as well. You're going to go over that cooldown rapidly. You're going to hit that every, like, 5 or 10 seconds. And this, Malcolm. We use the ice one specifically, but this is a PTS. We just grab whichever one. It doesn't matter. This has major vulnerability and lasts for 8 seconds at a 20-second cooldown, which is quite nice. Before, we could accommodate for that. Now, we really can't. But this change, or this alteration to this particular setup, is allowing for that much, much faster. We use this almost on every ad pull in situations in testing. And I don't mean one ad pull, build ultimate for ages, run to the next one and drop it. I mean, we used it and it was full again before the Malcolm actually finished his slams. I also got in a situation where I had a warhorn active, I fired it, and then Malcolm was ready straight away. I've also fired a Malcolm on top of a Malcolm. I've also fired a warhorn before the major force ran out on this. I've had 2 warhorns, one after the other, within the space of 3 seconds. No, it doesn't happen in every situation, but if you build for it, you can make this happen a lot. So let's just go over some of these stack and bonuses. We've got Necrotic Potency, which basically, if you have a dead body on the ground, you suck its soul out of its body and you get 6 ultimate. That happens for your pets and your resistance buff. So if you keep an eye on that, you can get ultimate all the time. You've also got Live and Death, which will give you corpse consumption. If you suck up corpses once every 16 seconds, you get 10 ultimate. So we've got some stack and bonuses there. I was basically spamming this. I don't have any time to taunt because I was just sucking up ultimate all the time. You've also got this. So we've gone into our gear briefly, but we have Dead Water Scar, which gives us 15 ultimate per kill. If other people get it, as long as we damage it, which we will do. We'll just put a dot on the ground. Then we've got Arc Assist, which gives us 44 ultimate if we take a potion, and if anyone else takes a potion, it gives me 44 ultimate as well if they're using the set. Yes, that's right, they stack. And Bloodspawn got buffed. It was 8 ultimate, down from 14. Now it's 13 ultimate. So we're down 1 ultimate? Nope, no we're not. Cooldown has changed from 6 seconds to 5. So over time we actually have a much more higher ultimate regen. And we're using Decisive because it got buffed to hell again. 27.5% chance to get an extra ultimate. Now if you're using a dual wield weapon, this is a one-hander basically, or a sword and board, it's a one-hander, that'll give you 27.5. If you are using a two-handed weapon, it'll give you over 50%. But 1 ultimate every time you gain ultimate. So you gain 3 ultimate a second for doing a light or heavy attack for 8 seconds. Every single tick could happen to have an extra ultimate in there. Bloodspawn, that's ulti gain. That can happen. Arc Assist, that's ulti gain. It could happen there. Every single time you kill something or someone else kills something that you damaged, you can get extra ulti there. Not to mention, of course, the Necrotic Potency, our passive for corpse consumption, and we also chose to be a Nord, which means if we do take damage, we're in combat, we can actually get 5 ultimate once every 10 seconds, so that can come out of that as well. We can actually get 6 instead of 5. Things are getting a bit nuts. And we've also still got room for more ulti gain, because if you kill undead, Daedra, or werewolves, if, for example, you get the kill, you can also take advantage of this and get 9 ultimate per dead, undead, Daedra, or werewolf. We are stacking ultimate left, right, and center. Now, the bit I mentioned a moment ago about stacking them, stacking the sets. What we did for a demonstration to make sure this worked in content is we went to some veteran dungeons. So, if you're familiar with my channel, you've probably heard of the Easy Sork. And if you're not that familiar with my channel, but you've been on the forums, you probably heard about the Easy Sork. Some people have heard nice things, some people have heard bad. For the ones that have heard the bad stuff, try it. You might like it. We decided to take 3 of those with a twist. We took off a set, and we put jewelry and a front bar weapon, lightning staff, of this set. So it's got health, armor, and health. So they have no spell damage, no spell crit, no max magic, nothing. Just health and armor. But if they take a potion, then this will give them 44 ultimate each person, including me, even though I'm using the set. So this nice proc here does happen to stack. Now, when we did that, we found that we had so much ultimate regen, and so did I, from them getting all the kills from this, that we could spam ultimates to a certain extent. Every single ad pull, it was almost impossible to not have an ultimate. And even on bosses, if you timed your potions inside your group to kind of sync up with each other, so you all drop your ultimates, then you all drop potions, you could actually double dip on the ultimate dropping together. Sometimes we got to a situation where the Destra ultis were overlapping the Destra ultis from individuals in the group. So, to demonstrate that, let's go and have a look. So hopefully that helped, hopefully that wasn't too boring, hopefully that was somewhat insightful as to how nuts things can get if you actually try stuff rather than just putting pen to paper. This may not come through to live, but I really hope it does, because it's broken as hell. Not just for dungeons, of course, with it being you and 3 other people, but you could have multiple people using this in a trial, and there's ulti going around all over the place. This particular update literally pushes the foundation of this game, which is choice, by changing so many sets in the game already and making them very, very different to what they were before, and adding all these new ones that are completely blowing customization out of the water. There are so many choices. This stuff is fun. Anyway, hopefully that helped. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Thank you very much for watching. I hugely appreciate the support. If you are not subscribing already, please do hit that button. It is free, as is the notification bell, and if you hit that, you'll know when I upload videos. Also, don't forget, of course, in the description below, there are some links if you want to help support outside the channel, where you can actually find links for my social media, so Twitter, Facebook, and of course Instagram, and there's also a link for Patreon and Twitch. Twitch I live stream on every single night from 10 PM UK time, except for Wednesdays, or unless I say otherwise on Twitter. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.